Hi, Varsha. This is Shadab. Hi, Varsha. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. May I know about yourself, your experience, your knowledge related to the SQL, that I can proceed in a
Ye-
tight manner?
Yeah. I'm a design engineer. I worked as design engineer in HAL, and I did my bachelor's in aerospace engineering. Now I'm interested to learn SQL for my master's in abroad.
Okay, master in abroad, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. And did you work so far with SQL? Did you
Regarding
use,
SQL,
yeah, did you use SQL or did you work with SQL
no,
little bit? You
no.
completely,
Yeah, completely new for me.
okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so before going to start, I want to tell about myself. My name is Shadab, and I have a 11 years experience in IT, and I'm currently working in one of IT company, and I'm also software consultant and corporate trainer. So last 7 years, I'm working as a corporate trainer also. So we will start from scratch as per your level, right, Varsha?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Did you know about AWS account?
No.
No idea, right? Oh, fine.
Mm.
Okay, let me start from scratch. So what I will do, are you able to see my screen? For sure.
Yeah, I can see it.
What I will do in this course, I will share with you PT, I will share with you notes, I will share with you exercise file. So once I will complete whatever you have to complete simultaneously, means within a 1 day you have to complete. For example, today we are going for class. Tomorrow set same time we will go for next class. So you should complete hands-on and practical your own. If you will face any kind of issue in the next previous class, so I will help you in the next class. Okay, before going to start session. So this will be the procedure from my end. Okay, so what are the prerequisites I want to tell you about AWS account we require. Okay, so I will guide you how you can sign up your account and how you can create the resources. Okay, let's get started first about understanding SQL as well as user and schema. Okay, yeah, so you can mute your mic. Um, if you have any doubt, you can ask me in between. No problem for my.
Okay.
Yeah, and also this session will go only for 40 minutes for today because this is the Zoom I'm using here, free version. Tomorrow I will go for alternate. Most probably we will go for Skype meeting link. So today I will go only for 40 minutes. Varsha.
Okay, sir.
So let's get started. Um, this is the first session. Welcome to SQL. My name is Shadab Akhtar. I am a software consultant and corporate trainer. In this session, I want to discuss about understanding SQL user and schemas. So before going to discuss these, you have to go for prerequisites. So prerequisites is AWS, Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services. So you need account in AWS, and in AWS you can work with multiple databases. So especially we are going for this course SQL, but we will go for you can understand about multiple databases. So SQL, structured query language, this is a part of databases. This is a part of databases. Okay, let's understand few things. After that, we'll go to the hands-on and practical. So in this session, I want to discuss about introduction to SQL, structure query language. And we will also discuss about why SQL. And after that, I will go for hands-on related to these things. I will discuss little bit about user. Mostly, we will go for hands-on and practical. So it will be helpful for you to, in your next degree, it will be very helpful for you. And also, we will discuss here about definition and client tools and SQL developer login, and then creating an application schema. These topics I want to discuss in this session. But before going to discuss these all things, you need to sign up your account in AWS. You have to create your database, MySQL, or you can say SQL, structured query language. And then you have to complete few formalities or prerequisites, then you can use your database. Let's understand about databases first. So introduction to databases. SQL stands for Structured Query Language, is used to perform operation on the records stored in database, such as an updating records, inserting records, deleting records, creating and modifying database tables, view, etc. So let's understand first about why we are going to use databases. So for example, a website is running. So we know very well about websites, right? So websites will be mostly available in a Google. You can search any website, and then if this website is a dynamic website, I said dynamic website. If this website is a dynamic website, then we require a database. If website is a dynamic website, then we require a database. So in website, there are three things. Front end. So website front end we required. Second things we required back end programming languages. Third, we required databases. Especially we are going for this one, databases, or especially SQL, structured query language. So in any dynamic kind of web application or website, we require three things. First thing, we required front end. It may be in any programming language like HTML, Java, CSS, etc. And backend programming languages are different. Like this website may be written in Python or written in Java or any other programming language. That is known as backend programming. Third one is a database. So you require a database. So especially in our case, we are going for SQL, structured query language. So for example, somebody want to submit something from a website. I'm assuming this is a website for username and password login, username and password, website. So this username and password will be saved into the database. So obviously for this website, for example, you want to go for Gmail, right? So Gmail is Google Mail option. And if you require account in Gmail, obviously you need to sign up your account in a Gmail. So first of all, you have to provide your information, your personal information, your name, your password, your contact number, multiple things you have to provide to Google for Gmail sign up account. Once you are ready to work or you sign up, then you will go for sign in, obviously. So I'm assuming this website is Gmail. Obviously, for Gmail, you have to provide your username and password. So when you sign up your account in Gmail, that time your record is saved into the database. Again, or you sign out from Gmail and you want to sign in again, that time you have to provide your username and password. So first of all, it will match to the database. This database, in this case, will be a Google database. So it will match, hey, check this username is available or not. Password is available or not in our database. So if it is available, then you can log in again. If you are going to give here your username is not correct, or your password is not correct, you will receive a message, error message. So what exactly mean of that? It means your record is not available in database. So this is the concept for database. So you can use databases for dynamic kind of websites. Dynamic kind of websites. If you have database and you want to work with your database, then these topics you will understand well. If you have a database, then what you can do, you can go for SQL. Is not only the database system, it is a query language. Suppose you want to perform the queries of SQL language on the stored data in a database, you require to install any database management system in your system. For example, there are several kind of databases available in the market. I said there are several kind of databases available in the market. For example, Oracle is an enterprise level company. Oracle provider databases. MySQL is one of database, and MongoDB, this is NoSQL database. NoSQL database. PostgreSQL, this is also a database, and SQL Server, this is also a database. DB2, this is, if I'm not wrong, this is IBM company database. And cloud databases also available in the market. So we are going for cloud one. Why we are going for cloud? It is too much demanding all over the globe. I said too much demanding all over the globe. If you are going to US, or you are going for UK, or somewhere else, so most probably you will find cloud environment. If you have good knowledge about a cloud databases or SQL, it will be very helpful for you for your further education or for your next job. Hope that you are getting my point. So we require databases for dynamic kind of websites. And if you have database, then you can work with databases. Now, next one is introduction to SQL. These points I keep here. SQL, short form for structured query language, and it is pronounced as SQL, or sometimes known as SQL. SQL. This database language is mainly designed for maintaining the database in relational database management system. It is especially a tool used by data professionals for handling structured data which is stored in a form of tables. So we will work on tables also. It is also designed for stream processing in RDMS, Relational Database Management System. You can easily create and manipulate the database, access and modify the table, rows and columns. We'll discuss later about rows and columns, etc. This query language become the standard of ANSI, American National Standard Interchange. You need to double check this one. In year of 1986 and ISO in year of 1987. So why we required SQL? Basic use of SQL for data professional and SQL users in to insert, update, delete data from the relational database. SQL allow the data professionals and users to retrieve the data from the relational database management systems. It also helps them to describe the structured data. It allows SQL user to create, drop, and manipulate the database and its tables. It allows help in creating the view, store procedures, functions in a relational database. It allows you to define the data and modify that stored data in the relational database. It also allows SQL user to set the permissions or constraints on a table, column, view, and stored procedures. Let's understand a little bit about hands-on and practical this time. I will share with you this PPT. Okay, let me go back here and I will prepare a notes for you. Okay, so this is hands-on. This is notes time. So what I'm going to do, as I already said that we require a prerequisites. You need a prerequisites for SQL. And I'm going here, SQL notes. And especially for you, 606. Okay. Now, let's understand prerequisites for this course. Prerequisites. Prerequisites for this course. So what you have to do, you have to sign up your account in AWS. https://aws.amazon amazon.com, and you have to create your account as free. So Amazon will ask you your personal detail, like your username, password, your detail, or your debit or credit card detail. Amazon will deduct only 2 rupees from your account and it will be refundable. You will receive after some time. Once your account will be verified, it will be available for you within a couple of hours, or it may be take 24 hours to be created or appending it. Once your account is ready, let me show you. I'm just going to copy this, and if I'm going ahead here in new incognito window, I want to paste here. Okay. Now you can create your account. See, this is the link, AWS link. You can go ahead in the right hand side upper corner. You can click here, create an AWS account. This is the first step. You have to provide your detail, means your email address, whatever you are going to give here, then your account name like a Varsha, and then you have to verify. So you will receive a mail from AWS side to your registered mail, and then that verification code you have to provide here. Okay, and after that you have to follow the steps. Means it will ask multiple detail, especially it will ask you your debit or credit card detail. See, account will be free for you, and MySQL or SQL database also will free for you for 1 year. If you are going for SQL, structured query language, it will be free for you for 1 year. You can use this database for 1 year, no problem. And after that, if you want to continue, Amazon will charge as per the normal price. If you don't want to continue, you can close your account anytime. There is no restriction from Amazon side that you have to continue. You can close your account, you can suspend your account anytime in between. For example, after 2 months, you feel, oh, it is not good for me, I want to close this account, you can close, no problem. It totally depends on you. If you have account, then you can log in your account. As I said, that dynamic IP address, dynamic websites, right? This is one of example of dynamic website. So if you have a dynamic website, you have to provide your username, obviously, and then password you have to provide to log in. Okay. So AWS login. If you have, sign up your account, you have your account, then you can provide your username, registered username and password. So you will log into your AWS account. In my case, if you will see here, okay, let me go ahead with my AWS account. I have already AWS account. I would go ahead here, aws.amazon.com. I would go to this account. I want to click in the right hand side upper corner showing sign into console. Obviously, it is asking username and password or registered email address and password. I'm a root account holder, or you will be root account holder in your account. So if you have account, then you can proceed with your registered email address. This is my registered email address, and let me go to the next. So this email address, it will check in AWS database first. If it is available, then I can continue to the next. And also it will check my password in AWS database. So if it is available, it will check and verify, then I can continue the for signing. Otherwise, if my username is not correct or email address is not correct or password is not correct, I cannot log in or sign in. So this is the cool stuff done by databases. This time, AWS is using their own database. Okay, let me go to the password. This is my super secret password. Obviously, don't disclose your password to anyone, to unauthorized user or unknown user. I'm going to click on sign in. Once I will sign into my AWS account, in the left-hand side upper corner, you can see the services, right? So we want to discuss about databases, especially for SQL. Now I'm going to click on services. So you will find the list of services. That's why I said cloud database is too much helpful for you for your further education or for your jobs or all over the globe. If you want to study abroad, it will be very helpful for you, because in all over the globe, I taught a lot of student or trainee all over the globe, UK, US, Canada, or Ireland, Europe. So they use databases in a cloud. So now you can see here is option database. So database is dedicatedly service in AWS. I'm going to click on here, databases. These databases are available. So especially we are going for RDS, relational database service. Relational database service. If I will click here in RDS, relational database service, it will show multiple things. So let me keep this information here. This is hands-on with AWS account, or you can say this is hands-on related to the SQL. Okay, so what I did, AWS account, AWS account, and then okay, then you can go for services. And then you can go ahead with database service, databases. Then you can go ahead with RDS, RDS. RDS stands for Relational Database Service. Relational Database Service. Okay. Then you can go to the next. As you can see here, in my case, you can create your database. This option. I'm going to click on here. Okay, let me keep here, create database. So it will be helpful for you to complete this hands-on and practical. Okay, let me go ahead here and create database. At the time of creating database, you will find the list of databases, also known as engines. Sometimes it is known as engines. Engine options. Like for your web application or dynamic web application, you required, especially if you want to go for MySQL, structured query language, there are multiple options. We have to select MySQL at the time of creating. At the time of creating your database, you have to select MySQL database. And you have to provide multiple details here about your database. Okay, fine. So I'm not going to create this time. Yeah, please. You have any doubt, Varsha, so far?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any question, Varsha?
No, no, sir. I'm taking the notes.
Okay, okay, fine. I will share with you these notes, or you can make your own notes also in a notebook. Okay.
Yeah, fine, sir.
And send me your email address here in chat box, please, so that I can share with you
Okay.
these today's video as well as notes.
Okay, sir.
Send me just now. Thank you. I will share with you. Okay, let me go ahead now. So couple of things you have to give here. For example, there are two options because this is too much configuration. So what I'm going to do for you to easy, I'm going to give information here. First one is a standard create. Second one is easy create. I'm going for a standard create so that you can understand well about other options. So I'm going here with MySQL. You will find the detailed description also here. Okay, let me go to the next. I'm going ahead. This is the MySQL version, or you can select a version whatever you want as per your need or as per your company requirement or as per your education requirement. So 8.0.33 I want to select. There are three options. These options is used for the companies. First one is a free tier, which comes under free tier for 1 year. And you have to pay for dev or test if you are going to use. And the next one is a production environment. This is for company purpose. Company purpose, or whenever you are going for host your web application, dynamic web application, then you require a production one. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I want to stick with free tier, so it will be helpful for you as a free, and you can use as a free for 1 year. And the next one is, here is database identifier name. So this information I want to keep in the notes. So first of all, you have to select, your MySQL, and after that you have to go for your identifier name. Okay, identifier name. In my case, I want to give here same name, database one. I'm just going to copy this information and paste here. Fine. And let me go to the next option, identifier name. I want to paste here. And then credential setting, master username. I want to copy this name, this information, and I want to paste in the notes so that you can follow. And in this case, if you'll focus, it is showing admin. So I want to go for same admin. I'm just going to copy and paste here. Fine. And let me go to the next information. Okay, admin, and then password you have to generate. I'm just going to copy this master password detail. Here is master password. And in the master password, you have to provide a strong password for your database. But for simplicity, I would give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it will be helpful for understand, or it is for simplicity. Obviously, if you are going for your company database, then you have to provide a strong password. And the next one, you have to provide a strong confirmation password. I'm just going to copy this password. I will paste here. Let me go to confirm master password. I want to keep here. And obviously, you have to give same password. I'm just going to copy and paste here. Okay. Okay. So let me keep here. I'm just going to copy again and then paste here. Fine. Okay, let me select keep as default dbt3 micro instance. Okay, rest of the thing keep default. Okay, so here I want to change setup connection to EC2 compute resources for this database. Okay, let me select here this option. Okay. Let me keep as a default. Okay, and then now I want to keep as default. And here is additional information. So this is a default port for database 3306. This port number keep as default. And additional configuration, we have to provide initial database name. This is important. So database option I'm going ahead here means additional configuration. I will share with you this video so you can double check this video and you can complete. Okay, so initial database name, I want to give here, this is Shadab DB1. This name I want to give here. I'm just going to copy and then paste here. Okay, next one is I'm not going for backup. So backup unchecked. Okay, let me create this database. Let me verify one more time so it will be helpful for me. Okay, I selected here extended create and then MySQL. After MySQL, I selected free tier. Then database identifier name is database 1 and master username is admin. Master password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and confirm password is the same. And then rest of the thing I keep as a default. Okay. And then additional configuration, I give this initial database name, Shadab DB1. Now I'm going to click on create database. It will take time to be create. It will take time to be create database. Let me close it. It is right now, it is in creating state. After some time, it will come in baking state and then it will be available. Then we can use to this database. Hope that you are getting my point. So in next session tomorrow, we'll connect and I will inform you. Also, please give me your contact number. So it will be helpful for me to sync with you.